What's going on, guys? It's your main host, Adrian Fox, the FOX, Fox 1, because there's only one, and that's me. To my left, I've got Rob Draven.
Hello there.
You can't get any deadlier than this guy. You look up the definition for deadly, and he has his face right here. So today on the Killzone Klutch, episode 0, this will be your source for making sense of pro wrestling. So we are starting off today in the Klutch, talking about an amazing show. And to my right, we've got Mark.
I will block you. And I know everything about professional wrestling. I'm like the encyclopedia. And New Japan's the best, and WWE just sucks and is for kids. It's like Sesame Street.
Continue. Anyway, continuing on, we are starting off with the G1 special. Such an amazing show. It was just absolutely fantastic. We have my match of the night. Let's start off with the matches of the night, okay? For me, personally, Jay White versus Orange Juice Robinson.
Oh, you have to go there. I wouldn't really, I mean, yeah, I could put that as my top as well, but I was going to go with the Super Juniors match for my top.
Dragon Lee versus Hiromu Takahashi.
Please get better. I know what happened in that match. It didn't seem like that way when we watched it live, but please get better, get your neck better, come back strong.
Yes, I'm a huge fan of LIJ. So is Draven here, or whatever his name is. So yes, we are the big Los Ingobernables de Japón, which translates into the Ingovernables of Japan in English, but that's a little food for thought for you guys.
Ingobernables Los de Japón.
Yeah, Los de like of Japan. But anyways, going into it, I thought the highlights for me of the Orange Juice. I'm not gonna call him Orange. I like Juice. He's from Illinois.
Let's call him Juicy Juice.
Juicy Juice Robinson won the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship from the Switchblade.
Your boy. So how do you feel about that?
I'm a little disheartened, but the match was
very intense.
Very intense, and you need off the charts, intense, gritty. I mean, in your face. I mean, this is a family friendly show.
We are PG.
PG show, and we don't want to throw around with potential. But I mean, I just want to say some words. That's what this match incites out of me. Like, I want to say this stuff. I'm growing hair on my chest just talking. More hair, but it was like yes. I was like, I have it. After this match, the spots, the gates. I mean, Irish whips into the gates. Those were stiff. Those were intense. Painful. Those were painful. These guys wanted to, put themselves, make themselves noticed. Like, who's that guy that wants to be noticed?
We even got the
or do we make that up?
Involved.
I want to be noticed. Like, who's that guy? Like,
that was the Verge.
Oh, that was the Verge. No! That's right. He is the WWE World Women's Champion. It's like, anyways,
They even got the commentators involved during this match, and I felt very bad for Jim Ross. I literally thought he was
Jim Ross. I watched it in the Japanese commentary. Did Jim Ross? What was Jim Ross talking about?
You could tell he had notes. But he was doing his best.
Let's just say
he didn't do a lot of the. He's young. He's
okay.
This is evil. Wait, I don't know. They all look like.
He didn't pull they all look alike.
Oh, he did.
He did not pull.
Oh, he did not. Okay.
Yes.
He
actually studied hard.
Okay.
Which means he probably had pictures.
Well,
he had pictures for night two.
He's like
last year.
This is evil, and
yeah, he did. Remember when the announcer table did get knocked over? I don't know how it was for you on the Japanese commentary.
Yeah.
But
It was just like you forgot it. But I don't even like. But it was amazing. I like to watch it typically.
There was some S-bombs and some other things that were dropped on air.
So who's this Josh Barnett guy?
He's a farmer, and maybe someone else off camera. There's people actually behind us. You just don't know that. Who probably might notice that Josh Barnett have a MMA career, if I stand correct.
Okay, so we could probably
Josh Barnett, maybe.
Someone
look it up.
We're having our crew look up this.
We're having our creative team / producers look that up real quick for us.
Exactly.
But Josh Barnett did drop some F-bombs and simply saying, it was effing uncalled for. for what they did, and of course Switchblade was flicking him off and flicking off the audience.
Switchblade is growing. I think that him losing, he's had the belt for about 6 months, which I don't think he can do at this point a little bit more. I mean, he probably could, but I feel like this match he got a lot of good heat from the crowd.
Was an MMA
So correct, there we go. Source, he was a former UFC champion, heavyweight champion,
heavyweight champion of the UFC.
So he was actually
very nice.
So
heavyweight champ.
He actually went to the defense of Jim Ross following what Switchblade did. Nice. And let's just say, it felt real to me. As the fat chubby guy said in those videos, it looks real to me. Type video.
Yeah.
So it looked really intense, and I was in shock what happened. And at that point, I wanted Switchblade to just be destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm saying, and that's perfect, and that's why I feel like him losing at that point. I felt like, and I'm a Switchblade proponent.
You're a mark for Switchblade.
I'm a little biased myself.
Yeah,
seeing who Juice was in NXT. It's hard to come off of that persona, the kind of hippie look. And so Juice is just or Switchblade. JY is just such a fresh take on his original character.
Yes, absolutely.
There was some remarks he also made post-match that we'll get to later on that I would like to
Switchblade or Juice?
Juice. That I would love to get you all's take on.
Oh, definitely. So, I would like to hear them. I haven't heard them yet. Has Draven heard them yet?
They're not family friendly, but we will.
Okay. If you throw an F-bomb,
there's a lot of F-bombs.
Okay. Well, we will. We're gonna give you guys plenty of notice that when we do talk about set. What is this promo from Juice?
Post match promo.
Okay, post match promo. We will kind of bleep those out.
Viewer distractions.
We will not actually use the F-bomb on this show.
Exactly. That's it. I mean, we'll just be like innuendo, son of a freaking
expletive deleted.
Kiss my fudge.
Son of a kiss my.
Exactly. Sanama. Shout out to Santino Marella.
I totally think that match stole the show. That's nothing against.
Yeah.
The man I despise the most, Kenny Omega, but
okay.
Oh.
You all know. So tell me what the problem is with Kenny Omega here.
He took down my man. We're gonna leave it at that. He took down my man.
Okay, we understand. Okada, you are like the
suck up to Okada.
The chaos cheerleader.
He is the John Laurinaitis to Okada's Vince McMahon. I think his muscles look really big today.
Sorry, but if you're just that darn good.
Hey Okada, can I get some oil to oil up those muscles?
I'm sorry that.
Have anybody seen how Okada's muscles look today? I think they look great.
I'm sorry that Okada had to carry this company on his back for a couple of years while the rest of you all jabronis couldn't do it.
I mean, jabronis as in Kenny did they?
Yes, I am saying it's
right. What was Okada doing during the end of that match? Because the whole match.
We're not going to talk about that.
No. The whole match was talking about.
Who brought Okada truly to the light? What was his first match that really brought? Was it Wrestle Kingdom maybe 11?
I'm sorry.
That really people started talking about Okada after he fought the best bout machine.
I will get Okada on the phone.
Okay.
Put it in.
Hey, no, there's no Okada. Is that Ghetto? Is that you're talking about?
No.
Tell him.
Don't make me.
Are you dyeing his hair? You're dyeing his hair, aren't you? Dyeing his hair.
Do not make me.
You're dyeing his hair.
Don't make me do it.
Okay. Hey, his frosty tips. He needs to stop. You need to tell him. I'll call him too. All right. Anyways, I'm sorry, Switchblade. But anyways, moving on with Switchblade. I think that he's ready for the G1. He's ready. He's almost there to be one of the top proponent or close to top proponent bad guys. I'm always on his side, but I'm glad honestly that Juice won this. I almost feel like because I felt like Switchblade on an antagonist level. I'm like, this is like, as a heel, I'm really digging, especially this match. I'm like, I like him, but I kind of like really want him to get beat up a little bit here. You know what I mean? And that's like, that's basically what I'm like I'm really digging it.
I almost put that on the level of a Kevin Sullivan type heat or Jim Cornette.
Yeah,
I'm going old school.
Okay, Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette hates everything.
Well, we know he hates everything. I'm talking old school heat. I'm talking old school heat when people just want to attack, want to kill that person, and saying, F you and everything else. Which is pretty much what he got shouted at last night.
What do you agree about the finish, Draven, to the Switchblade match?
Like I said, it's I'm a Switchblade fan. I was a little bit biased, so I mean, you're not gonna want to hear me comment on it because I was not happy with the outcome. Yeah, I think that if you're gonna have Jay White beat Kenny Omega fair and square, mind you, but he said you were not on my level, and that is believable coming from Kenny Omega, and to see him lose that title and then just lose it it literally, I know it's been about 6 months, but it felt like 2 weeks. It felt like no time at all to me.
I know. It's okay, and watching it, I've seen his defenses. He's had maybe what, like 4? How many defenses?
It's about 4 or 5 defenses.
David Finlay. Who else?
That was mainly his big.
No, you're right. And then there was hold on a second. Give me a second. Who else did Switchblade beat? Oh, Hangman Page. And then
someone just gave away his bias.
We love
no. I was like,
continue with your original thought.
Okay. Set me off. What? No, I'm kidding.
Your original thought was pretty much what you think of the ending of that match.
What? No, it's like starting off with I think this is gonna set off Switchblade. He's fighting Okada, and like initially, I liked that when Okada did have Switchblade join Chaos. Switchblade was a little apprehensive. He's like, you know what? I'm just joining this group just to like use you guys.
To use you to get to the next level.
then use you to get to the next level. So now I believe with them fighting at, which is going to be an amazing match, the first match of the G1, July 14th. Be sure to check that out. Subscribe to the NJPW World. We are not making money off this.
Advertisement.
You're welcome, New Japan.
You're welcome. Whoever that new. Who's the new? Give me his name. Who's the president? The president of the new president of NJPW.
Coming up.
He's an American guy, I believe.
They're searching for us right now. So
our production team.
We have so many people right now.
Exactly. It's a lot. It's a lot going on behind you guys. I know it's hard for us to really focus, and but just bear with us. This is episode 0. This is the icebreaker. Okay. This is you guys getting. Yeah. Remember.
Only television.
Exactly.
There's not a million people watching you right now.
Maybe 100.
That's so easy.
Like, so